Austin Lone Stars have wrapped up the West number 4 spot. El Paso suffered a gut-wrenching playoff picture exit last week. Just because the game doesn't mean all that much doesn't mean there's love gained between the two Southwest rivals. Two teams going in opposite directions outside the playoff picture. Denver has won 2 straight. The Atomics have dropped 3 in a row. Will momentum stay status quo? And it's pouring in South Florida. Thunderstorms will impact the game all night long for Miami, a team that has no shortage of adversity this season. The rival Sharks are in town to cap off the campaign. We'll watch it all tonight in the Virtual Zone. Week 17 concludes right here, right now on VFN. Sit back and enjoy the glory of 3 times the football ass. 90 minutes of UFL action starts right now, and on the night that the NFL is beginning its season, so to speak, and here on YouTube, all we have to say is we were here first. Welcome to UFL Game Night, everybody. I am UFL co-founder Cameron Irvine, and we are ready to go tonight. It has been a long time coming. It has been since February when this season got started, and you know what? Sometimes the hardest part of running a football league is just simply doing your job, and our job was to have 256 games with 32 teams in our first season, going from nothing, and we're here tonight celebrating that and seeing what is going to happen out there around the league to close out the season. I want to get to the playoff picture, and I just want to talk about what is at stake tonight. Okay, so Austin, as they have a first down up near the 50-yard line, Austin has clinched the number 4 spot. Even if they were to fall to 8-8, they swept the Phoenix Skyhawks. They have a better conference record than the Houston Herd, and so Austin is in the playoffs. They will play number 5 Los Angeles, and will probably be underdogs in that matchup, win or lose tonight, against Los Angeles, the top wild card team in the Great West. So that's a look at where Austin is right now, as Sauce K's got a first down to the 49. The biggest storyline of game night tonight is the Miami Pirates. If they win and Dallas loses tonight in prime time, Miami would be the number 1 seed. That is because most of their losses have come against the Western Conference. Miami is 9-2 in conference, and if they win, they would be 10-2. Dallas, meanwhile, is 8-3, and if they lose tonight, they would be 8-4. So at 11-5, Miami would get the number 1 seed. But if Miami loses or Dallas wins tonight in prime time with Eric Vincent and Tyler Falk on the call, then Dallas would be your number 1 seed. Now, whoever's number 1 is going to play Milwaukee in the 1-8 matchup in the East. But what we don't know is who would play in the 2-7 matchup or the 3-6 matchup. As that pass is caught, Albuquerque is in the red zone right off the jump. 3 for 3, 34-yard catch, Robert Martin Jones. And Albuquerque's in business as Jesse Long takes a sack. So Cincinnati is going to host St. Louis in the 4-5 matchup in the East. New York will take on either Rochester or Tennessee. Miami or Dallas will take on either Rochester or Tennessee. That depends on what happens tonight. If Tennessee wins, then they would go to the 6th seed in the East. Rochester would drop to 7. If Tennessee loses, then Tennessee would remain in 7th place by virtue of their head-to-head win over Milwaukee, and they would take on either Miami or Dallas, and Rochester would take on New York in a division rival rematch. So looks like Florida on 4th and 7 is going to have to punt the football after they got it to the Miami 48-yard line. We have a 1st and goal for Albuquerque at the 5 following a penalty. And maybe the Atomics are going to be our first team on the board first tonight, as Denham takes a carry for no gain. Austin is going to have to punt the football on 4th and 24 as El Paso gets after the Lone Stars on their opening possession. And Florida also having to punt. So not a lot of action going on at the moment, but Florida's punt dies at the 2-yard line. Thunderstorms all night long in the Miami game. It is a heavy rain game. One of, I believe, only 2 or 3 that we've had this season. Second and goal with the 5 for Albuquerque as Denham takes another carry and picks up a couple. Our first chance to get a look at the chat tonight. Joshua Durr, Eric Vinson, Guy Clausen, Evan Wood, Robert Henson, Anthony, Iggy, and more in the house tonight. Miami is inside their own 5-yard line, and Bullett's not going to get anything there. Third and goal. Dennis Tolbert had a wide open receiver and misfired. So it'll be 4th down and goal at the 3 for Albuquerque, and we'll see what they elect to do. Handoff to Beletsky. He's going to get out of the shadow of his own end zone up to the 9-yard line. 3rd and 3 coming up for Miami. Albuquerque will take the points, so here's your first opportunity, folks, of the night. As the 20-yard field goal for Albuquerque is up and good. Tonight here on YouGo, it is Connect 4 night. We have not had this all season long, but essentially, if you've got 4 across and you just need the 1 on the end, not tonight. You have a YouGo, as Bovine Jr. makes a catch for 22 yards, but if you have 3 and then an empty and then 1 on the end, that's not Connect 4. But it gives you an opportunity at more diagonal wins as well. As we mentioned, if you get a double YouGo on one of your cards, then you would get double the winnings. And if you get a triple YouGo on that card, then you would get triple the winnings. So it can add up pretty quick as we get into the playoffs. Those are boosts or drops as we head into the postseason. Miles is listening to the radio call on his drive home. Happy to make your drive home more enjoyable in 2025. Rob Noel's got a first down carry for Denver as the Avengers have their first possession of the game. El Paso is in Austin territory at the Lone Star 49-yard line. Just a field goal on the board here so far on Gamenight. And off to P.J. Slaughter. Gets a couple. Rob Crone looking for someone to get open on a 3rd down and 10. And Crone throws an interception. Pass is picked off by Favors on the sideline. And an early turnover for Miami in the slop in South Florida. Elliott Pope on a 3rd down. Fires to the sideline. That pass is caught by Brunson. His 3rd catch already for 43 yards as El Paso moves the ball down to the Austin 26-yard line. Rob Noel takes another handoff, gets a couple. This one to Slaughter. He is decked almost immediately after a gain of a couple. This is a deep ball from Joe Francis. He's been airing it out early and often in this one, but that is also incomplete. 0 for 3 passing for Joe Francis. Pope Jr. dropping a throw. The blitz is picked up. He dumps it off into the flat, and El Paso's in the red zone for the first time tonight. Okay, Breeze over the middle, incomplete. It'll be 4th down for Denver. So they'll have to punt it away. Elliott Pope Jr. fires inside the 10 and pushing the pile down to the 5-yard line. I don't know what that was from Joe Francis. He's just hucking and chucking this football. This is like Florida early on in the season. Oh, wow. That looked like a hold or a pass interference or something. That is a crazy. Let's get another look at it. Haynes in coverage. No, actually, it's pretty tight coverage. Touchdown, El Paso. That's from 5 yards out, and that is P.J. Slaughter in for 6. He just walked in the end zone. Our first touchdown tonight on game night. Rob Crone trying to shake off an early interception. They get the ball back as Florida does nothing with it.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point for El Paso is good, 7-0. Desperados, 5:13 to go in the first quarter. A lengthy drive, 11 plays, 75 yards, taking 4:48 off the clock for the Desperados. They take the early lead. El Paso was in the thick of the playoff picture for a long time as Crone gets sacked, couldn't find anybody open. But a really tough loss on the road at Houston, 33-27 last week. They have not lost a game by more than one score since June 5th. So El Paso 4-2 in their last 6 games, with a couple of heartbreaking losses as Buck Wild gets shifty, picks up 16 yards, and that nearly erases the Florida sack.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
We're in Miami now, where it's scoreless, 5:57 to go in the first quarter. Albuquerque had to punt, and Beletsky's going to pick up that third down and inches. Woodstone yet to have a carry for Austin, who trails 7-0. We should, by the end of the night, have a finalized playoff schedule for you. We'll have 4 wild card games, 2 in the West, 2 in the East on Tuesday, September 16th. And then we'll have the same setup on Wednesday, September 17th, 2 in the West, 2 in the East. That was 5, was the yardage, Iggy, on that El Paso score. Austin swings that one out, picks up 7 on the play. Nico right way with the catch. 3rd down and 1. Who's y'all's MVP this season? Still got a couple of weeks to catch up on in terms of statistics, but I'm wondering what you guys think. Hand off to Woodstone, picking up the first down. Travius James for Dallas doesn't have the yardage that Payne Price has, but he has 15 rushing touchdowns. Rob Crone has been the most efficient quarterback this season, 32 touchdowns. That's 3 more than anybody else. Second in the league in passing yards with 4,286. On the receiving side of things, Rashad Lockley, 7 touchdowns, but Mike Churchill second in the league and has 11 receiving touchdowns. That's tied with Buck Wild amongst the league lead. Iggy Turner's in the top 10, 9th in yards per game. Mike Woodstone is not going to get across the 50. Miami just had to punt. We're still scoreless there, and Denver is at the 50-yard line, down 3-0. Jesse Long drops to pass on a 3rd down and 9. Now going to take off, and El Paso is in the backfield again. Loss of 5 yards. Gates with the 3rd sack of the day for the Desperados, and Austin's going to come up empty again. That's true. Lockley has played 1 less game, yet he is towards the top of the leaderboards. This is a wide open receiver for Denver. Down to the Albuquerque 24. McKay Breeze, 4 of 5 for 48 yards to start. It is the tight end Garday with the catch for 23 yards. Florida-Miami still scoreless, 3:05 to go in the pouring rain. It's been tough sledding out there. Play fake Francis, who this time tries to get an underneath route going, and Joe Francis is 0 for 5 in the first quarter. Yeah, Michaela Foraker certainly certainly in the mix. 22 and a half sacks. Oh, man, Denver almost was yanked into the end zone there. That was an excellent play by Patrick Anderson. He's got a couple of catches for 43 yards, and Denver is now in the red zone. Leading the way in interceptions is Rain Rie with 8. John Howard also has 8, the unclaimed DB from Wichita. And leading the way in tackles, Harper Dew for Wichita, averages 10.9 tackles per game. Brennan Allen, unclaimed of Minnesota, right behind him. First down and goal at the 2 for McKay Breeze and the Avengers, and that pass is caught for a touchdown. 2 is off the board. Denver is on the board. Let's go to Miami, 2nd and 1, Florida driving into Miami territory, but that goes for no gain. Kay, 44 yards on 8 carries, and the tackle. Up front made by big number 90. So now it's 3rd down and 1 at the 35. Handoff goes to Kay. Got it. First down. 7-0 El Paso, 7-3 Denver, and scoreless in Miami with 1:05 to go in the first quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. On the double.
53.
1st and 10 for the Sharks at the Miami 32-yard line. As Joe Francis fires that one incomplete. 1 of 7 for 22 yards. Despite all that, Florida still tied with Miami in the Storms. End of the first quarter in Austin. El Paso, surprisingly, out to a 7-0 lead on the Lone Stars, who will host a playoff game in 12 or 13 days. Sauce K taking the handoff, I should say 11 or 12 days. 10 carries for 53 yards for Sauce K here in the first quarter.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Set,
goal.
ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Get it.
Francis dropping to throw on a 3rd down and 4. Francis taking off and running. Francis turning the corner, got the first down, and Florida is in the red zone. Meanwhile, Albuquerque now 4 for 7 passing. That's a 34-yard catch for Robert Martin Jones. And the Atomics have a first down to the Denver 42-yard line. Dangerous ball there from El Paso. It eventually got a yard. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Desperados. Hand off to Kay, bouncing off of a tackle, but he's actually dropped in the backfield. And that'll put Florida just outside of the red zone. Walker on the tackle. Play action, Dennis Tolbert. He's going to go deep, and that looked like interference too. No call. And the DB's out here getting physical with the receivers tonight. I mean, that really looked like he impeded his route. Shocked we didn't get a call there in New Mexico. Tyler, yes, Austin is in no matter what. They have clinched the Southwest Division thanks to their head-to-head sweep over Phoenix, thanks to their conference record over Houston. They are the number 4 seed and will host Los Angeles either next Tuesday or Wednesday. I shouldn't say next Tuesday or Wednesday, the following, 16th and 17th of September. Austin beat Phoenix this season 19-17 and 17-10. It wasn't by much. We appreciate that, Eric. Tolbert, has a first down on a 3rd down and 13, but a hold is going to bring it back. Ernest O'Neill called for the hold, so instead of a first down for Albuquerque, it's 3rd down and 23. As Mike Woodstone gets a first down for the Lone Stars out to the 44-yard line. That was a 29-yard field goal for Florida. It's up and good, and we have our first points on South Beach. So let's ask the question. Of the first round matchups that we know, Phoenix at Salt Lake, Fresno at San Diego, Vegas at Dakota, LA at Austin, as El Paso intercepts Jesse Long. I'll hold my question. That was the defensive star of this El Paso defense, Allen Wood, with the takeaway. Wood takes the overthrow away from Nico Rightway. And Jesse Long, who has been desperately trying to get out of last place in the interception category this season, throws his 25th on the campaign. So, Iggy, if Austin loses, they have the head-to-head sweep over Phoenix, and they have conference record over Houston. So, even though Phoenix and Houston are both 8-8, Austin wins the tiebreak. They would still be the 4, and LA would still be the 5. So El Paso takes over up 7-0. Rob Noel gets Denver out of the shadow of their own end zone. So back to what I was saying. Phoenix at Salt Lake, Fresno at San Diego, Vegas at Dakota, LA at Austin. And then we also know St. Louis at Cincinnati over in the East. Which game is most likely to produce a road upset? Is it Los Angeles on the road in Austin to take on the Lone Stars, or is there something? You know, I would say that LA is probably a road favorite in that game. All of the other road teams, maybe St. Louis is a favorite, but not by much. Look at that catch from Kalen Varley. My goodness, what a grab. The Desperados have shown up to play, even though they're not playing for anything here tonight. Fresno at San Diego is a tasty morsel. Certainly is. Fresno just played. San Diego lost 17-12. They were winning that game in the final 5 minutes as El Paso's got a first down to the Austin 20-yard line with 8:18 to go in the first half. But Fresno also beat San Diego at home 31-17 back on June 12th. Boletsky's got a first down for Miami. The Miami Pirates need a win and a Dallas loss to get the #1 seed. There's 8 minutes to go in the first half, and they have no points. As Breeze takes off and runs for Denver. Breeze with a first down and nearly broke that tackle, picking up 17 yards on his first carry. Miami just called for a false start. Over the middle. El Paso's got a first down to the 7-yard line. Breeze is going to take off to run again. McKay Breeze up to the 47-yard line. 2 carries, 35 yards, and the Avengers trying to extend their 7-3 lead. A very low-scoring game night here in the first half. No team is at double digits, although El Paso is knocking on the door. First down and goal at the 7, getting down to the 3-yard line. As we have seen in the latter part of the season, Albuquerque is just getting run all over. Pearson picks up 10. That's another walk-in touchdown for El Paso from 3 yards out. P.J. Slaughter has 2 scores, and the Desperados up 13-0 in Austin. The Lone Stars look like they're trying to get a loss ahead of their game against Los Angeles in a couple weeks. Miami has to punt with 6 minutes to go in the first half. Look at the running lanes for Rob Noel. 11 carries, 50 yards. And it's now 14-0 Desperados. Sauce K's got 57 yards on 12 carries. Justin asked, does the wild card play each other like in the SFL in the playoffs, or is it wild card versus division in the UFL playoffs? No, it's so you got the 4 division winners at the top, and then you have the 4 wild card winners at the bottom. Each division winner will play a wild card team, and then once we get to the top 4, it's sorted by record. So, for example, if Los Angeles were to beat Austin, but LA had a tiebreaker over Dakota, let's say, Dakota could be slotted last in the West if LA were to advance, and Dakota would turn around and play Salt Lake if they were to advance. Look at the holes. Wow, man. I mean, that is mind-boggling. 13 carries, 62 yards for Rob Noel. And I mean, Denver's got running backs and quarterbacks. Look at the hole. I mean, just right up the middle. Albuquerque's really got to improve that run defense in the offseason. As Joe Francis is inaccurate again, 2 for 9 for 25 yards. As McKay Breeze takes off and runs for Denver down to the 11-yard line. 14-0 El Paso, 7-3 Denver, 3-0 Florida. All the road teams winning right now, although the Sharks can't do anything with it. There goes Pearson into the end zone for an 11-yard score. Touchdown, Avengers. They go up by 10. Denver is a team to watch next season. Austin just went 3 and out. What is going on with the Lone Stars today? They are sluggish and asleep at the wheel as Jesse Long way overthrows his target. Bullet Boletsky's in the open field. He's got Miami to the Florida 43 and a pickup of 14.
The kicker on for the extra point. His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 14, Rams 3.
So the Desperados and Avengers both with 14 on the board here so far. Denver doing whatever they want in the rushing attack. Miami's got the ball at the Florida 40-yard line. They are trying to drive into scoring range and get some points on the board in an ugly night in Miami. So for the #1 seed, Tyler, it's a must-win for Miami. If Miami loses, then Dallas is #1 no matter what. As, Buck Wild almost came down with that. But Miami needs to win and Dallas needs to lose in order for Miami to get the #1 seed. But both Miami and Dallas are comfortably, safely in the playoffs. So.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Florida almost got another interception. So did Denver, as that pass is incomplete. Pope Jr. takes off for his first carry of the day. Austin has kept him contained. Petrovich with the tackle.
I'm coming.
Miami on 4th down. They are just outside of field goal range, and they have to punt again. And El Paso has the ball to the Austin 23-yard line, and that's Brunson again. What's so surprised that, wow, I thought there for a second that Florida touched the football first, and that was going to be Miami football. That was a dangerous play as one of the up men got blocked into the ball there. But Florida will take over at their own 10-yard line.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
And And that is a fumble by Albuquerque. That might get looked at. El Paso is in the red zone. That was Shark Tarkington Jr. who, wow, that was close. Dropped the ball around the 48-yard line. Can we get a view from the other angle? This is a good angle right here. Wow, that was close. That ball, though, by Clausen, I mean, he had a hand on it. It may have been coming out. Clark Pearson, 21 yards and a touchdown, the backup for Denver. That is a slant and a touchdown, Desperados. Whoa!
The previous play is under review.
A 9-yard score for Pope Jr., his first passing touchdown of the day. That is Jordan Herrera. And El Paso is opening up a can on Austin in the first half.
Multiple turnovers on the play. Eventually recovered by the offense.
53, Mike.
Albuquerque, the booth overturned that fumble, so Albuquerque did get the ball back to the Denver 40-yard line. A 5-play, 68-yard drive almost entirely through the air for Elliott Pope Jr. And man, if the Desperados would have been able to come back and beat the Houston Herd last week, this would be a wild result. Florida on 4th and 7, can't do anything with it. They got a punt again. Albuquerque on 2nd and 4. Going to be just shy of the sticks. 3rd down in inches. 3-0. Florida, Miami in the heavy rain as the Pirates try to keep their hopes alive for the #1 seed. We still have the 1, the 2, the 6, and the 7 to determine in the Eastern Conference tonight, plus the 1-8 matchup, the 1-8, 2-7, and 3-6 matchups. Jesse Long is 2 of 8 for 17 yards and a pick with 3 minutes to go in the first half. That is stunning. Absolutely stunning. First and 10 at the 33 for Miami. They're going to run some no huddle here. Jesse Long dumps that into the flat. His tight end's got some room. The El Paso 38, finally, some kind of momentum. Rob Crone takes a shot, delivers a beautiful pass to the sideline. That'll stop the clock. Crone 10 of 15 for 84 yards. Bovine Jr. with his second catch for 37. And Austin's got some really monster tight ends on this team, but haven't really developed them a lot this year. They would be very interesting players to claim, especially if they got rolling. Tolbert jump ball into double coverage on 3rd down and 20. Not a lot of plays on 3rd and 20. Woodstone shaking off defenders, 24 yards on 6 carries in the first half. Miami trying to drive, but that pass was a little overthrown. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Let's go to Texas, where Austin is driving. Rob Crone has Miami a first down at the Florida 41. The Pirates have 2 timeouts to work with. That punt rolls into the end zone. Rob Noel, 13 carries, 62 yards for Denver in the first half. Jesse Long looking for something and delivers a rainbow. I thought he was throwing that away. Austin's in the red zone. A beautiful pass to Angel Maldonado. That ball from Jesse Long hung up there forever. And look, oh, and one-handed on the sideline as well. It's not going to make the top 10 of the year, but it certainly would make the top 50. That was impressive from Angel Maldonado.
Here we go, set, 30 base. Let's go, D, tighten up. Let's go, D,
So first and goal at the 9 for Austin. 1.5 to go in the first half. Long fires, end zone, touchdown, Lone Stars. And it's Maldonado again. And finally, Austin gets moving. Let's go to Miami, where Miami has 1 timeout and 23 seconds left. Trying to get their first points of the first half. Rob Crone, good pocket. Ball bounces around, and it's incomplete. Now it's 4th down. It's a booth review in Austin, but that looks like a catch to me. McKay Breeze slinging it wide open to the Albuquerque 31, and Denver burns their first timeout. Buck Wild's pass intended for Buck Wild, knocked away by Washington. And that was 3rd down. Miami has to punt again. And this punt is shanked. Fair caught at the 27. That is a 19-yard punt.
Mike, 53, 53, Mike.
We have not had a number past 29 off the board here in the first half. 31 seconds to go for Denver to try to do something with it. Breeze over the near side. Denver can't get out of bounds, so they'll be forced to burn a timeout. It is halftime in Miami. Not a lot of yards in that game. Not a lot of points either. Sharks holding on 3-0. So the bottom of the standings this season, Montana went 3-13. Chicago finished 4-12. Minnesota and Washington both end their seasons at 5-11. As Breeze flips it out. Both Denver and Albuquerque are 5-10, so one of these teams is going to get their 6th win of the year. So only 5 of the 32 teams will have finished with 5 losses or less. Elliott Pope Jr., 15 of 16, 192 yards, a touchdown, and no picks. This is a 49-yard field goal attempt for Denver, and that kick is good. Finally, a big number off the board. (17-3) Avengers, 21-7 Desperados. And I think the most interesting game right now, if you can call it that, 3-0. There's a fumble. It is picked up by Miami. Well, that was interesting. Florida almost got the turnover as Pope Jr. is taken down in the backfield. Miami almost lost the ball on this kick return. The wet ball has caused some problems. Third and 13 for El Paso, trying to get more before the half. Austin can't wrap up, but did stop him just short. 1 yard to go as Denham's got a first down for Albuquerque, and a penalty with 6 seconds left will stop the clock. And that 6 seconds is important because it'll allow Albuquerque to run another play on the 44-yard line of Denver. Can the Atomics get into field goal range just before the break? Make something happen. They'll have to do it quickly. 6 seconds on the clock. Can the Atomics execute? Tolbert to the sideline. No, they cannot execute. That took way too long. They didn't even get into field goal range either. Pass caught by Bo Braxton is first. But Albuquerque and Denver are headed to the half. Buck Wild in the open field, and Miami's got their first score. 63 yards. The Pirates come out of nowhere. All alone. Untouched to the house. Austin's got one timeout and 30 seconds left. Open over the middle to the 43, 10-second runoff will probably have them snapping it with about 15 seconds to go. The Pirates finally get it going. As long as hit as he throws, and we'll just throw it away. "11 seconds left for Austin here in the first half. We're down 21-0. This gives them an opportunity to get into field goal range just before the break. Except that Long is sacked and lost the ball. Timeout, Austin. El Paso's defensive front has been tenacious in the first half. Their 4th sack of the day. The Yugos are coming in. Card 17. Wow. 4 in a row on that one row. Miles, that is confirmed. That is a crazy Connect 4 Yugo. And another pick at the end of the half. And it's Allen Wood with 2 first-half interceptions. And that's how the first half ends in Texas. El Paso up 21-7.
Let's see what you got.
253 yards for El Paso in the first half. How about Iggy, card 12? Connect 4 on the very bottom row. Excellent job, Iggy. That is confirmed. Yeah, that is wild. A Yugo on 9 numbers.
Here we go. 60
Second and 12 for Florida, their 31st offensive play of the day. They trail 7-3 after giving up a long touchdown to Buck Wild as Sauce K gets back to work, his 19th carry. Breeze 14 of 16 for 134 yards. Third down and 7 for Florida, and Joe Francis's pass is complete to the 44-yard line. 5 of 12 for 44 yards for Francis. Inside the 10 and down to the into the end zone. Albuquerque will start with the football at their own 20-yard line. Mac 10 wants to fire the coach. You a Pirate fan, Mac? Who are you a fan of? It could be anybody at this point here today, except maybe El Paso and Denver. What's up, Think?
Ready. 18 Gator. 53. Come on.
Shark Tarkington Jr. over the middle as an Albuquerque first down to the 39-yard line. Francis's pass is knocked away and incomplete. Can Austin complete the comeback? They were down 21-0. They got a touchdown in the second quarter, but right at the end of the half, Allen Wood with his second interception for the Desperados. Sauce K's got a first down for Florida on 3rd down and 2. Pope Jr. firing that pass, incomplete. Don's got a Yugo, card 41. That's our 3rd of the night. Connect 4 on that second row. You got it. Don with a Yugo with just 7 numbers off the board. That is wild. On 21, 9, 29, and 20. I mean, that is some brilliant luck right there. Sauce K, first down of the Miami 33. 22 carries, 99 yards for Sauce K, as Florida is draining a lot of clock. As Herrera on 3rd down and 11 will not get the first, so Austin gets the stop. The Lone Stars right back in this thing. Fitzgerald with his 5th tackle already. Florida is across the 50-yard line, 1st and 10 at the Miami 33. That pass is incomplete. We got SFL on Saturday and Sunday, and then I'll be taking a sabbatical. We'll have a week's worth of interesting work and fun outside of VFN headquarters. I'll see you on the other side. It's been a phenomenal regular season around here, and golly, here at the UFL, I don't know how many live streams that we have had since February, but it has been a massive amount. Francis has a completion down to the 12-yard line. I'm not even sure that was intended for Mark Anthony. It's a 22-yard catch. Florida is in the red zone. Check this out. Francis actually gets hit as he throws, and Anthony comes back to get the football. Just a duck thrown up for the Sharks. They have a 1st and 10. Down to the Miami 12-yard line with 6.5 to go. McKay Breeze, 14 of 16, 134 yards, a touchdown, and no interceptions. Francis on a 1st and 10 at the 12. Francis going to take off and run. Francis has space. He doesn't know where to go. Francis is not a running quarterback. Gets all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and 4 now at the 5. Handoff. Sauce K looked like he had an angle. Couldn't get around the blocker, and still 1 yard shy of 100. 3rd and 3, Florida. Austin's got a punt on 4th and 2. They go 3 and out as the Desperados defense gets another stop, and a great punt return all the way out to the 43-yard line. That's Cromartie. Now 3rd down and 3 for Francis. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 13, Hamilton with the takedown. And that will surely bring on the special teams unit for the Sharks. So, Miles, 2 Yugos would be 10. Oh, there goes Slaughter. How'd he get away? 57-yard touchdown. And he takes a selfie at the end of it. Slaughter was buried in the backfield. Touchdown number 3 for PJ. Slaughter this season is not even in the top 25 among running backs in yards per game, and he is gashing Austin's defense right now. Slaughter had seven rushing touchdowns coming into the day. He's got 3 in this ball game. The 30-yard field goal for Florida is good, so 6 and 30, along with 28 are off the board. 6, 30, and 28 off the board. 7-6 Miami, 28-7 El Paso, and 17-3 Denver. The Austin Lone Stars have faced an onslaught from El Paso here so far today, and it's not gonna drop Austin in the bracket. They're still the number 4 seed, but their Vegas odds are getting worse and worse against Los Angeles in a couple of weeks' time. The question for Austin is, are they going to be working on their offense or their defense coming into that game against LA? On a 2nd down and 1, McKay Breeze completes that pass and picks up a first. Montgomery with his first catch of the day. Yeah, Miles, so what we were doing double Yugos, so like if you got one Yugo, you got 10 points last week. But here today, it's 5, 10, 15 for the single, double, and triple. As Breeze takes off and runs down to the 12-yard line. And now that I'm doing the math on that, I mean, that's no different than any other Yugo. So long goes deep here. Oh, it's picked off. That is Dickerson with the interception. Interception number 3 for Jesse Long as Breeze gets the ball down to the 4-yard line. Man, and it's all been on that left side too. A beautiful adjustment to the football by Dickerson. Grady has about 5 inches on him, and Dickerson just steps in front of it and makes the play. Rob Noel's got a touchdown. And Denver is up by 20. That was a 4-yard score. So we got a couple blowouts right now. Denver is taking it to Albuquerque. That was a 12-play, 78-yard drive, 24-3. Denver takes over 6 minutes off the clock in the 3rd quarter. And El Paso is up on Austin 28-7. But in Miami, it's a nail-biter, 7-6 with 2:10 to go in the 3rd. Oh, I got 28 up there. I don't have 24, though.
You ready?
Hugo card 12 for Iggy. That's your second on the card, I believe. Yeah, Connect 4 up top. So that's 2 for Iggy tonight, ahead of Los Angeles' big playoff game against Austin. Don's got another Hugo. What's the card again, Don? Annie's got one on the left side. That is confirmed. So Annie's got the double, already up to 10 points here so far tonight. It's raining Hugos on the last night of the regular season.
Go! 60 Pittsburgh. Watch the boot.
Same card, 41. Miami is down to the Florida 8-yard line. Oh yeah, the 4 diagonal. Nicely done from Don. So Iggy, no, you would get 10 total for getting the 2 Hugos so far. Memphis, you're correct. You only need 4 in a row. Connect 4 tonight. First down and goal at the 8 for Miami. Rob Crone trying to extend the lead. Incomplete. That pass undercut. Looking for Buck Wild, 2nd and goal. Down to 4 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. End of the 3rd quarter in Albuquerque. The Denver Avengers are going to finish this season, it would appear, on a 3-game winning streak and winners of 5 out of 6. Austin's got a first down up to the El Paso 35 with 4:45 to go in the third quarter there. Boletsky bouncing off tackles but gets nothing. Oh, okay, yes. Yes, that's what I meant, Miles. Don got it right? So, okay, if you have 5 points for your first Yugo win, then if you get a second Yugo win on that card, that one is worth 10 points. So Don now has a total of 15 points. Iggy now has a total of 15 points. Okay? So whereas if you got 2 different Yugos, one on each card, you would only have 10 points. Yugo card number 13 for Jesse Long. That is your first confirmed. No, Jesse. Oh, no. Ooh, you almost had that diagonal. Right. So that's 1 for Jesse. Yugo card 39. There's a field goal for Miami. Hold the phone. Austin is in the red zone of the 19-yard line. Ronnie has a connect 4, so that's your first. Yeah, I'm glad you said something, Don, because that's exactly what I meant early on. So on one card, you would get 5 points for your first win, 10 points for your second win, 15 points for your third win, for a total of 30 points on one card. That would be the max that you could get per one card here tonight on Yugo. But remember the asterisk, you can only spend 10 of those on one player. We're not doing minus 30 whatever on some player just before the playoffs. That's not fair. Wide open over the middle. Austin is down to the El Paso 3-yard line. So despite the poor performance today from the Desperados, or excuse me, from the Lone Stars, they're still trying. Rosiris with that last catch. Yugo card 31 for Evan Wood.
On the double. 93 is the mic. He don't know no better.
Evan, I do not have you with a Yugo. As Austin is down to the 2-yard line. So Evan, you have 4 in a row, but they're not connected. You would need the 45 and not the 14. So that would not be a connect 4 until you secured the 45. Oh, yeah, we got to get to that Miami field goal. But first, second down and goal at the 2 for Austin. Play fake. Jesse Long lost the ball. That's the second time he's gotten obliterated in the backfield. And Austin is back to the 12. So that Miami field goal was 25 yards. And it's now 10-6.
Ready. 18 Gator.
So 25 and 10 off the board. This is Long into the end zone. Almost through. No, they did throw an interception. They said that Dickerson got that in bounds. I don't know about that. 4th and 10 for Albuquerque. They're already in go-for-it mode in the fourth quarter. Tolbert's going to launch it deep, and that is incomplete. Dickerson off the deflection. He's out. I don't think that's a pick. 4th down, Florida's got to punt it away. Oh, Evan, you are correct now. Yep, I see the horizontal. I just needed to put that last 10 in to get it. So you are confirmed, Evan. Buck Wild, 4 catches for 105 yards and a touchdown. And Elliott Pope Jr. was going for it all there, but the pass is incomplete. I can't believe they didn't overturn that. That was a very important call late in the third quarter. And El Paso appears to have gotten another break. 352 yards of offense for El Paso. Great blocking on the outside. To the 29-yard line, Herrera's. Oh, that's an official run. Denver takes over after forcing the 4th down, and then Albuquerque called for the flag.
Hey, check.
Prone to Cooper picks up 3. Miami is surviving right now. They need a win and a Dallas loss to get the East #1 seed. Barely holding on against Florida 10-6. Miami is 4-0 in overtime games this season. They beat Rochester by stopping them at the goal line 31-27. They beat Chicago in a wild shootout 41-38. It has been a wild season for the Miami Pirates. EK's got the bottom, or Damon, excuse me, has got the bottom row. And you're a 26 away and a 36 away from having a couple diagonals, Damon.
The previous play is under review.
There's a review. Slaughter was holding that ball way out there, but I think that's going to be overturned. Hugo card 4 for Robert Henson. And, yep, that's correct. Diagonal from bottom right up. Need a 16 or a 26 for another one. Robert. Memphis as a double Hugo, number 27, yep. Up the middle and across the middle as well. So that's 15 total points on that card, Memphis. The 45-yard kick is good for Denver. 45-27 off the board. We're raining Hugos tonight on our 22nd called number. End of the third quarter in Austin. 28-7 Lone Stars. Florida's got a first down on the Miami 48-yard line. Austin and El Paso have the most to go with 11:50 to go in the fourth quarter. El Paso and Denver are very much in control of their ball games. Our focus right now is on Miami and Florida, 10-6 Pirates. As Miami tries to stay alive for the #1 seed.
On the double.
If Tennessee beats Dallas tonight in primetime, they go to the 6th seed, dropping Rochester to the 7. If Tennessee loses to Dallas tonight in primetime, then Rochester would be the 6, and Tennessee would be the 7. The 6th seed will be in New York to take on the Lightning.
15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Annie Beaverhausen has another Hugo, potentially a double on that card. Yep, that's a double on that card for Annie. You'll keep the cards, but you'll clear them for primetime, Damon. And it'll be the same rules in primetime as well. Connect 4 tonight, diagonal, horizontal, vertical. Screen pass, oh my goodness, it was almost caught by Florida. Francis is just 9 of 22. That was ugly, and now it's 4th down for the Sharks. Miles, 4 numbers from 5 different Hugos. Ellie's got a Hugo, card 45. As Jesse's got a first down, and that's correct on the bottom row. Damon needs 44 bad. Tony D, card 38. Yeah, you got it. The connect 4 at the bottom. That is confirmed, Tony.
On the set. Check, 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 check.
Jesse Long, a rocket down the field. Cards, oh my goodness, down to the 4. That may have been the prettiest ball of the season. Nico Rightway runs under it in the no huddle for Austin. 10 minutes to go in the fourth. Jesse Long back to pass, looking for someone to get open, takes the check down, and it's dropped. I don't think Woodstone would have gotten much of anywhere. A deep ball for Albuquerque is caught at the 1-yard line of Denver. Robert Martin Jones again. Second and goal at the 4. Hand off to Woodstone. Woodstone can't get in. Albuquerque first down and goal. 5.5 to go in the 4th. And Tobert is thrown down for the sack. I think Miami may have just gotten a first down. They are under 7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Churchill's got a Hugo card 23. As Long takes off and scores from 3 yards out. Yes, very creative Churchill on the diagonal in the middle of your card. That is confirmed. Tony, it's either or. So you've got 5. If you've got 1 Hugo on the card, you've got 5 points for that card. Either boost or drop. Card number 3, middle row.
Oh yeah, and here we go again.
That is confirmed for Robert. 2-point conversion for Albuquerque is good. So 27-11. And for Albuquerque, that touchdown was from 11 yards away. They had an opportunity to get a 1-yard score, but did not. 1 is still not off the board today. Miami's got a first down to the Florida 49. 5:40 to go there. 5:06 to go in Albuquerque. 9:34 to go in Austin. And the Lone Stars just scored a touchdown. They are still in this game, 28-14, despite 4 interceptions by Jesse Long and 3 touchdowns from P.J. Slaughter. What you got, Damon? What's your card number? Elliott Pope Jr., 20 of 25, 236 yards and a touch. McKay Breeze, 20 of 22, 176 yards and a touch. Card 36 for Mr. Simeon.
Watch the run.
And yeah, you got it at the bottom. You got 5 across. You would have had it regardless. This is Pope Jr. completing that for a first down to the 42-yard line as El Paso tries to keep this lead against Austin. It'll feel good for the Desperados if they can hang on for this win. Miami cannot complete that pass inbounds. Crone has thrown 35 times today. Second down and 10 for Miami. Pope Jr. over the middle, almost threw a pick. Albuquerque's looking for a stop with 3:55 to go in the 4th quarter. After that 2-point conversion, they're down just 2 scores. Breeze going to take off and run, though, and pick up the first down. How about 2nd and 10 for Miami, trying to get in the red zone. That pass is caught down to the 8-yard line. First down for the Pirates. And I think somebody out there needed 8. TJ Drennan with the catch, just his 2nd on the day. It's a 3rd down and 10 for El Paso. Card 36, Damon? You have a Connect 4 on the left side? Oh, on the right side. Yep, I see it. That's double on that card, Damon. And you need a 26 for a triple. This is from 8 yards out. First down and goal! And Miami is down to the 1-yard line. This is it for Florida, trying to keep Miami away from potentially getting the number 1 seed. 3:46 left. 2nd and goal at the 1. Hand off Beletsky, and Beletsky did not get in. 7:37 to go in the 4th quarter in Austin. And yes, I have you on a double Hugo, Jesse. 3rd and goal at the 1. Hand off Beletsky, and Miami may have just stayed alive for the top seed. They go up by 10.
Come on.
And the 1 comes off the board.
Strong right. I love it. Get it. Go. 70. Indy. Check nine. Ready.
So a big drive for Miami. Austin right now is trailing by 14, still 7 minutes left. That game is not over. Abacadabro with the catch. The extra point is good for Miami. Third down and 2 for Denver, trying to ice things in Albuquerque, but they can't do it. Rob Noel is cut down, his 32nd carry of the day. 4th and 3 for Denver. They'll have to punt it away.
Set. 60 yards. We're talking about it and bring it. Set, go.
Ellie's Hugo on card 45. Yep, bottom row, that is confirmed.
60 Pittsburgh.
And he's got a second Hugo. Yep, that is confirmed. Actually, Annie, you have a triple Hugo. Annie, you've got 2 vertical and 1 horizontal. You need an 8 for a quadruple, although that's only going to count for an additional 5. You don't get quadruple the points. But Annie's got a great card here tonight. Hugo card 23 for Churchill. And if you guys could be a doll and put screenshots of your cards when you make your posts, that way I can confirm that that you've gotten allocated the right number of points. 1 is confirmed.
Ready, set.
Hugo card 23. Oh yeah, row 2. Yep, see that, Churchill? That's a double for you. 5:40 left to go in Austin. Card 46. JW, she does not have the number 1 on that card. Oh, yes, she does. I'm sorry, on the left side. Yes, that's confirmed. 5:18 to go in the 4th quarter. In Austin, the time is running down. It's 3rd down and 15 for the Lone Stars.
Faster.
In the no huddle.
Check 26, check 26.
The number 1 looks to be our final Hugo number of the night. Long is going to rocket it down the field. That pass is incomplete. It's 4th down for Austin. Joe D's got, let's see, card 15. You have 1. Card 16. You have 1. So that would be 10 total points for you, Joe.
On the set.
Jesse Fritz with a $5 super chat. Cameron, your ability to call 3 games and track the Hugo pinball machine is impressive. It's 4th down for Austin. And Jesse Long's pass is incomplete. El Paso's just got 4:52 to ice that one out. Damon's got another one here on card 35. That is your first on that card, so 5 points on that card, Damon. Joshua Durr has card 5. That is correct. Got you with 1. And then card 6. I've got you with 1. So that's 10 total points for you, Josh. Okay, number 27 for Memphis. Did you get the almighty triple for 30 points? Yeah, you certainly did with that 1 call. Good one from Memphis.
You better be afraid of
So Memphis, that's 30 total points on that one card. Because you got 5, and then you got 10, and then you got 20. Or I'm sorry, you got 5, you got 10, and then you got 15. So that's 30 total points off that card.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Joe, did I confirm yours? I think I did. 15 and 16 are confirmed, 5 points for each card. And that's a wrap in Albuquerque, 27-11. Denver gets the win. So Denver is going to end their season at 6-10, winners of 5 of their last 6 games and 3 straight wins. Their only loss, a 22-27 loss to the San Jose Outlaws, and that was on the final drive in the final seconds of the game. Joe Francis trying to lead Miami down the field, 1:13 left to go there, 3:27 left in Austin. It's whatever you want it to be, Memphis. So that would be 30 points in either boosts and drops. You just can't apply more than 10 either direction to an individual, to a single player. As Slaughter gets to the 30-yard line as El Paso tries to run out the clock. Correct, Josh. So because you are eliminated from the playoffs, your, what did you have, 5 points each card would be 10 points each card. Just make sure you post screenshots of your cards, particularly on this night, so that I can make sure that you're getting all the points that you're supposed to be getting. That ball is caught. Touchdown, El Paso. You've got to be kidding me. Jordan Herrera. Boy, the Desperados saved their best for last, 34-14. And Austin's got some decisions to make, 8-8 in the playoffs. That is the lowest record for a top 4 finisher in either conference.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point is good for El Paso, 35-14. No huddle with 6 seconds to go in Miami. Florida dumps that one over the middle, and Miami gets a goal line stop. That's how it ends in Miami. Well, the Pirates have put the pressure on the Dallas Talons. They take care of business in an ugly rain game against Florida, 17-6. The Sharks will fall to 5-11, so Denver will scoot above them in the overall standings. But Miami now needs a Dallas loss to be the #1 seed in the East. Dallas now needs to win to maintain their top spot in the East. Since Miami holds that tiebreaker by virtue of conference record, those 2 teams did not play this season. Dallas has won 3 straight, and in the last 3 weeks, Dallas has scored 125 combined points. Their offense has been on an absolute tear. Tennessee, meanwhile, has won 5 in a row. And in their last 3 games, their offense has scored 89 points. Not as impressive, but still pretty impressive. And their 5-game win streak started with a 17-10 victory over Dallas on June 25th. So you've got 2 teams that are red hot in the East, the currently 7-seeded Tennessee, the currently 1-seeded Dallas. And that is coming up in prime time with Eric Vincent and Tyler Falk on the call. That is confirmed on the left side. Skip off that final called #1. So you got your one. Just one, though. That's crazy with all those numbers on that card. 2-minute warning in Austin. 35-14. The Lone Stars are playing out the stretch. So what has this block told us about the standings in the East? Absolutely nothing. Deep ball from Long, wide open, down to the 2-yard line. Nico right way again down that left side. So no quit from Austin right now as they'll hurry up to the line to try to get more points in garbage time. Long drops to throw into the back of the end zone, and the receiver was out of bounds, wide open.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Milwaukee is the 8, New York is the 3, Cincinnati is the 4, and St. Louis is the 5 in the Eastern Conference as Long throws that out of bounds. But we're still trying to figure out who the 1, 2, 6, and 7 seed is, and that will be determined in our final game of the night tonight. Tennessee at Dallas. Eric Vincent and Tyler Falk coming up on the call as soon as we are done in Austin, Texas, with 1:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Long's pass is caught for a touchdown. So Austin will cut this back down to a 2-score game and likely to see an onside kick coming here. And everybody that missed tonight, I know it's Friday night football in high school. I know that the Chargers are playing the Chiefs right now. I know that it's been a long season, but for all those that stuck it out through the entire season, hopefully Hugo treated you very nicely tonight as Austin's extra point is good. 35-21 with 1:27 to go in the fourth quarter. All right, for the 23 of you that are in the chat, I might already know the answer because you guys are the diehards of the diehard. But how did the UFL regular season treat you? Same rules in prime time, by the way. Just clear your cards. You don't get new cards. Just clear your existing cards. And the rules are still the same tonight. Connect 4, horizontal, vertical, or diagonal in prime time to get even more winnings as we get ready for the playoffs. Yeah, Justin, you've been in Rochester, so that is a great way to put it. Like a roller coaster. Rochester was 4-0, then they lost 3 of 4, then they won 2, then they lost 2, and then one loss, and that crazy overtime loss to New York. So I get that, Justin, for sure. Robert, that's great to hear. Some of the best fun in a sim league ever. I get that too, Iggy. Timeout for Austin. They're down to 1 remaining. It's good to hear, JW. Man, YouTube scorebug on the NFL broadcast is the most corporate thing ever. So boring. It's like an Apple broadcast.
Yeah, let's go set lunch. Check out
Nice.
three.
Not my favorite. El Paso just got a first down, so Austin is now out of timeouts, and El Paso can run out the clock on game number 255 of this UFL regular season. Will Dallas be the number 1, or will Miami come from behind and take it? Will Tennessee get the 6 and take on New York, or will it be Rochester in the 6th spot in part 3 with the New York Lightning. New York, if you're out there, who would you rather play, Rochester or Tennessee? UFO All-Star Game, says Robert. So the main reason why it is very unlikely that we would have an All-Star Game is just the uniforms. Right now, our number one priority is trying to get apparel and all that situated for next season and for the off season. And so I know that CJ, who's primarily responsible for the uniforms and all that, I know that CJ is that's gonna be his top priority rather than making elements and assets just for a one-off game. So you're unlikely to see that, but we'll name some all-stars and we'll name some first teams and some second teams and some things like that across the season. PJ Slaughter, what a day for him to cap off the season. 22 carries, 132 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Show me that shirt. This is the old college just that my wife used to work at. That was right across the street. It actually came up in my memories on Facebook 4 years ago. I was at a game and got a chance to. This was my first football event post-COVID, and it was fantastic to be out there. Go Tigers, Ouachita Baptist in Arkansas. Let's cue that outro. A great day of UFL Game Night action. Your final scores: El Paso tops Austin 35-21. They go out on a high note as Austin preps for Los Angeles next week. Denver takes out Albuquerque 27-11. They finish the season very strong, 6 of 10, winners of 5 of their last 6 games. And Miami, it wasn't pretty, but they got it done against Florida 17-6. They now await the result of Dallas and Tennessee coming up with Eric Vincent and Tyler Falk. I'm UFL co-founder Cameron Irvine. Thanks for being here all season long on UFL Game Night. We've got the playoffs covered. Wild Card starts Tuesday, September 16th. Until then, I'll see you then. Have a great night, everybody, and enjoy prime time.